I, Jesus Christ, gave us all the 8 Beatitudes in the Sermon on the Mount. The message of Jesus is one of humility, charity, and brotherly love. He teaches transformation of the inner person. Jesus presents the Beatitudes in a positive sense. Virtues in life in which will ultimately lead to a reward. Love becomes the motivation for the Christian. All of the Beatitudes have an eschatological meaning. That is, they promise us salvation not in this world, but in the next. They also touch upon our freedom. The Beatitudes initiate one of the main themes of Matthew's Gospel.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Blessed are they who mourn, for that they shall be comforted.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
Blessed are pure for the heart, for they shall see God.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God.
Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Beatitude is a good possession of all things held to be good, from which nothing is absent that a good desire may want. Perhaps the meaning of beatitude may become clear to us if it is compared with its opposite. Now the opposite of beatitude is misery. Misery means being afflicted unwillingly with painful suffering. The word for law in the Old Testament is Torah, although in the New Testament it's nomos. Torah doesn't relate so much to the commandments, but it relates more to the instruction or teaching of the commandments. In the Old Testament, law is seen a general approach to the commands and requirements. Determinism for where you morally reject God.
Coming of the people preached how the new law fulfills and perfects the old law. We know that the new law is true because all the scriptures witness Christ. Also, all the scriptures are about Jesus Christ. Canon law, which is the name given to the official body of law.
Jesus came to do all that was written in the law and the prophets, justification where God freed us from sin.
He did what the law said. All the promises that God made in the old law are fulfilled by Jesus Christ. The law stayed perfect because of Jesus himself.
Finally, all the sins that people made against God, Jesus took them upon the law. It's a path of Christ. The goal of the law is we look for Christ everything we do.
This new law has been fulfilled will now grant satisfaction. You will be able to grow close to God.
Coming of people preached how the law gives them freedom.
The law gives us a source of freedom in Christ that allows us to follow God and free from the sins.
The law taught us merit. Merit is God's reward he gives to the people who love him and follow Jesus Christ's law about love. This one demonstration on how the law is a source of freedom. Jesus Christ was like a covenant.